My name is Stephen Gottlieb, and I made up the net prep video. At this point, I would just love for you to sit back, view a sample demonstration that I made up. That way you get to see a little bit of my teaching style. Wrote a problem behind me on the board. Let me show you a very clever, quick, unique way of solving such a problem. 4883, when you divide it by 31, which of these four choices is correct? Now, first of all, let's talk about what such an answer means. Let's do it using a simple problem. If you do 5 into 12, 5 goes into 12 2 times. 2 times 5 is 10. You subtract, you get 2. That's the remainder. It's 2, remainder 2. I didn't mean for both of these to be the same. Now, how do you check to see if you're right? You multiply 5 times 2. You get 10, and then you add the remainder. And yep, we got 12. You multiply 31 by this number, and then you add 12. And you see if you get 4883. That's one way of doing it. Or you can do the division. If you do it the way I said first, you can multiply 31 by 158, add 14, see if you get this number. You can do that 4 times. Or you can be really clever about this. Let's look at something. Suppose we want to multiply 35 times 16. Actually, I don't like 16. How about 37 times 14? Now, I want to look at the rightmost digit in the answer. 4 times 7 is 28. You write down the 8, you carry over the 2. Now, I claim that the answer is going to end in an 8. And 4 times 3 is 12, plus 2 more is 14. That you write to the left of the 8. And then when you multiply, let's make it more interesting. Let's make it 5. When you multiply the 5 by the 37, you indent. 5 times 7 is 35. Carry over this 3. 5 times 3 is 15. Plus 3 is 18. You bring down the 8. Even if this were a make-believe, please, that was an 8. 4 plus 8 is 12. But when you carry over, you go to the left. 10. You carry over, you go to the left. That is, the rightmost digit came from asking yourself, 4 times 7 ends in what number? 4 times 7 ends in what number? Okay. And we're going to use that technique. We want to know what 31 times 159 ends in. 159 times 31. Well, 1 times 9 ends in a 9. And then you add 12. Now, I don't care what these digits are. I don't even care that other than the rightmost digit is 2, that's a 1. I don't even care. 9 plus 2. I don't even want to hear 11. I want to hear 1. 9 plus 2 ends in a 1. Whatever you carry over, you add and you put it here. And if you carry it over, fine. You add the carry over, put it here. You put it here. It's going to end in 1. That is, you can go 9 times 1 ends in a 9. Add 2 to it, that's 11, which ends in a 1. That doesn't end in a 1. You can do 8 times 1, which is 8. Add 4 to it, get 12, which ends in a 2. That doesn't end in a 2. Remember, when you multiply this number by that number, if this is the answer, and I don't know that it is yet, when you multiply this number by that number, whatever answer you get, you add 16 to it. And if it's correct, you're supposed to get 4883. Well, 7 times 1, that is 151 times 31. It ends in a 7. Because you multiply the right two digits. 7 times 1 is 7. And when you add 6, I don't even care about the 16. When you add 6, it ends in a 3. Even if you keep the 1, when you add 7, it ends in a 3. If you didn't keep this 1, 6 plus 7, it ends in a 3. I don't care about what's going on to the left. Oh, our answer ends in a 3. 1 times 7 is 7. Add 4, you get 11. That is 1. That's not it. This is the answer, and you can now do this faster than any other test taker, and possibly faster than your teacher. Let's go over it again. 9 times 1 ends in a 9. Add 2 to 9, that ends in a 1. That's not a 1. 1 times 8 is 8. And the fact that this is 1 is nice, because you're really just adding 9 and 2. You're really adding 8 and 4, which ends in a 2. I mean, 1 times 8 is 8. Plus 4, it ends in a 2. 7 plus 6, yeah, that ends in a 3. 1 times 7 is 7. Plus 4 more, it ends in a 1. 11 ends in 1. The answer is this one. And we didn't do anything. We didn't do the long division. We didn't multiply 31 by 159 and add 12 to see if we got this. We didn't multiply 131 by 158 and add 14 to see if we got that. We did 1 times 7 plus 6. In fact, we did 1 times 9 plus 2. 1 times 8 plus 4. 1 times 7 plus 6. And we're looking for a 3, and we found it right here. That's the way to do such a problem. That way you can save an extra 5 minutes to work on other problems. That completes the sample demonstration. I hope you learned about how you can tell what the rightmost digit is going to be when you multiply two numbers, and even if you add something to that answer. Most of all, I wish you great success on your upcoming exam, and thank you for watching my video to the end.